Greetings and happy Christmas Eve. Here we are one day before Christmas. I hope you're having a lovely festive time preparing, doing whatever it is you do at this time of year. I just wanted to still pop in and focus what we can let go of. Focus on what we can let go of. 2018's been quite an amazing year for many people. And as we sort of wrap up, it's a really nice thing to just sort of slow down for a moment, even if it's just a couple of minutes here and there to kind of review what have you gone through in the past year, what are you wanting to take forward with you into 2019, and what do you want to create more of. It's questions like that even if you don't get a specific answer right in the moment, it's just nice to take a few moments and just check in. How are you feeling? What do you want more of? What do you want to create? And so I encourage you to, if you're watching, if you're here live with me, just say hi. It'd be lovely to see if there's people watching along with me. But if not, if you're seeing the recording, pop a message in the comments below. But as I'm just kind of landing into this moment with you, I encourage you to just pause for a second, take a nice deep breath with me. And like I said, we're going to just in our mind's eye, think about what do we have to let go of? What are we willing to put aside that does not serve our higher purpose, doesn't serve shining our light fully, doesn't serve serving our purpose, aligning with us at the core? What can we let go of during this last week of, as one of the last weeks? Hey Neva, nice to see you here. So focusing on what we're going to let go of, what we're going to use this week. This is a nice week to be journaling, to be setting intentions, to be kind of just reviewing what do you want to let go of, what do you want to create more of. So let's see what's going to come out for us today. And it's conflict. To let you see that. So conflict. So how does conflict show up? And the thing that immediately lands for me here is conflict can happen inside, where your head says you need to do one thing and your heart says, but I want to do something different. And so where does conflict show up for you? How can you put that aside and actually start to really follow your core? And the other thing that pops into my mind as I'm thinking about that is that if you've been watching my Facebook lives here like this, you know that I've been getting very excited about 2019, about the idea of setting a one-word theme. And if you haven't downloaded my guide, I'll put that in the description or in the comments so that you can get a hold of that. I really encourage people to do that because it actually helps you steer through those kind of things of conflict. But the other part of it is that 2019, on a numerology point of view, is a 3-year, which is actually really exciting because we are going to be called upon to address things from a mind, body, spirit type of guidance. Or as I like to think of it, is head, heart, and higher self. So the 3 H's: head, heart, and higher self. Now maybe we can release conflict so that we can get the messages and the guidance from those that sort of trilogy part from our own self. So see how conflict shows up for you. What is it like? Is there outer signals or signs of conflict that you can let go of or that you can use to steer into your best way? Or is there inner conflict? And usually outer conflict is a mirror or a reflection of what's going on inside. So just see, how does that show up for you? And now I'm going to just read what I've written in my guidebook. This is the Letting Go guidance system that I've used, that I've developed. And I'm just going to read out what I've written in the book here. So for conflict, it says the law of attraction states that whatever you focus upon increases. If you focus on a conflict or offense from someone, the anger and resentment increases. If you focus instead on trying to understand yourself and the other person, your wisdom and understanding will increase. And that does actually still apply to the different components of you within. So it's not always conflict with another person. It can be conflict within you. So I'm just wanting to flag that up so that you can kind of step into that a wee bit. You are being encouraged to let go and walk away from a situation that's causing some kind of conflict in your life. Know that walking away from this situation is not a sign of weakness. It's actually a sign of inner strength. By letting go, you allow new possibilities and new opportunities to open up for you. So isn't that wonderful timing for as we do this review of the passing year of letting this 2018 go, is to just let go of things that you're wanting to park. There's lots of endings can happen when we move through stuff like that, through conflict. Let go and show your own strength. You're probably a lot stronger than you even realize sometimes. Now, as I'm just still feeling into this idea that we're going to spend this week of looking at where does conflict show up, how can we let it go, I'm shuffling the Doreen Virtue's angel cards here because I like to draw 3 of these cards, because this is going to give us some support, some more ideas, maybe deepen that idea of letting go of conflict in this upcoming week. And so is this one, and this one, and this one wants to come out. And so this is good timing for all of this too. So the very first card is friendship. So how can you better be a friend to yourself? Again, always remembering things that you see and interact with other people outside is oftentimes a reflection of what's going on within you. So look at your friendships, your actual physical relationships outside of you, but are you showing up and being your own best friend, or are you feeling conflicted and needing to let go of stuff like that? So things like journaling and just watching your inner talk, your inner voice, and start romance. I love that romance came up here, because that is, how can you treat yourself better, kinder, more loving? And again, watch how people react with you and see, do you need to speak kinder to yourself? Be more, show up more as the romantic, loving, unconditionally loving and accepting person that you truly need and want at the core. And this is a beautiful time for this one to come up too. So body care, I hope you do have some time off, sometimes scheduled off, to really tap into, maybe you need a wee bit more sleep. Maybe you need to book yourself some time to sit and do that journaling out, the intentions. Maybe have a look at what intentions you set this time last year. How did they work out for you? Are you checking them off, or are you needing to review, to take some of them forward with you, to realize that some of them were not possible or not really yours? So brilliant time to review and enjoy the snow from a warm, cozy space with lots of warmth all around you. Thank you for watching. I wish you a wonderful week. I wish you an awesome celebration, however you do it. And I will be checking in with you again once more in 2018. We will be seeing you once more before we wrap up this wonderful year. Have a wonderful week. Much love.